Stop being a sensitive man. Women do not like sensitive men. They do not. They can't stand it. I just had a conversation with my homegirl the other day. I had a conversation with one of the gym workers the other day. I kind of came, I'm cool with them. And I came on them talking about certain situations with men. And they made some pretty interesting points. Valid to say I'm a guy too. I'm not egotistical. I value myself. I'm very confident and competent, but I'm not sensitive, especially when it comes to when it comes to certain things. It's like guys are just so sensitive, man. You know, it's to the point where you have to get out of that. Being the nice guy gets you nowhere in society. The woman you want don't want nice guys. Heck, no woman wants a nice guy. When women say they want nice guys, they're indirectly saying, I want a guy that I can trust, that is a leader, that's competent and confident. That's really what they want. They don't want all that clingy attachment stuff. All right? It's okay to, they still gonna want attention, still gonna, treat them right, take them out, whatever, still treat each other with respect and everything, but they don't want that neediness. They don't want a needy guy. And it's like, I'm gonna tell you this. One of my homegirls from high school just told me the other day, sent me evidence of her and this guy that have been talking, and the guy is like, cause we were talking, and boom, all of a sudden, oh, you've been talking to this dude, cause he popped up out of nowhere about something, and she's like, I'm talking to my homeboy from high school, and he's just like, it was a message. She sent me text messages, guys, and I look at it. It's like 9, and it's long. So I'm trying to speed read, but still grasp it, so I can go on to the next, so I could quickly summarize it, right? And as I'm reading it, it's all about, I'm not trying to tell you what to do or how to handle, what you should do with your life. I'm like, yeah, my homegirl's one of those. You don't mess with that, all right? She's, if you try to tell her what to do, she's gonna look at you like you crazy. Like I know her from high school, all right? And besides, men and women can be friends as long as there's no attachment, but society thinks otherwise. But anyway, back to this. He's just talking about, guys' intentions. Guys, will try to, sleep with women, and they don't really care. Guys and women can't be friends. And she's just like kind of just enough is enough, And then come to find out, he has trust issues because society, but apparently his ex-girlfriend did something so foul. But then I kept reading the messages, and it instantly, and I asked my homegirl, hey, how long y'all been talking? How long you been knowing this dude? She's like, almost 3 months. And I'm like, almost 3 months, and he's telling you I love you? And then she was like, yeah, about that, when he said it, she was trying to dust it under the rug. You know why? Because it was too soon. Like, you can like someone, you can be attracted to someone, but you don't love someone until you've gone through certain hardships and tough times and certain things with them, and they were still by your side. That's real love. People just be throwing that word loosely. and it's baffling to me, and the fact that he's talking about I love you, so she kind of trying to bypass it, and he's like, so you're not gonna say it back? Man, when I saw that, I was cringing so hard. I was cringing. Right? I wasn't cringing to, like, I guess too hard, but hard enough, right? And I'm just like, oh my God, I was trying to just think to myself, and the thing is, like, I'm pretty sure he has good intentions. I'm not gonna say he's a simp, but I'm gonna say he's a sucker. Not a simp, but just a sucker, because it's just like, man, if any girl I knew from high school or whatnot, I'm like, if I would have said some stupid stuff like that, man, they would have just looked at me like I'm crazy and weird and cut me off. Like, respectfully, so I would have did the same thing if I was a woman. And I'm thinking, he probably did something similar with his ex or something. I don't know the full story, because apparently she says he doesn't even want to talk. When I ask him what's wrong, he doesn't want to open up. He just tries to brush it, even though it's still bothering him. She tries to give him his space. Come to me when you're ready to talk. Then boom, all of a sudden it just leads to assumptions and accusations. And I'm just like, bro, this is starting to feel weirdly toxic. And you don't need that in your life, in any aspect of your life. No toxicity, man, none of that negative stuff. So I'm just looking at her like, listen, if we're being realistic, the girl, his ex, she probably says something similar to her, like he is to you, like talking about something, I love you. Let's say hypothetically, since we don't know, You know, if he said that, she probably saw that as an opportunity to finesse him and get what she wants out of him and then just kick him to the curb. I guarantee you that's what she did. To some degree. To some degree, probably. Probably realized he was a sucker. You know, heck, she might have gave it the benefit of the doubt and just tried to push back and try to like get out of it. But then when she realized, you know what, I could benefit from this, just went all in and used them for whatever and then threw him to the side. Now he feels some type of way, and now he doesn't want to communicate with her. And she and I were both saying he should have took the time to focus on himself. My channel is all about bettering yourself, improving your life, and you know, reaching your full potential. You know, personally growing in every aspect of your life. He should have focused on that for a couple months to a year before even trying to get back into any sort of relationship or talking stage. You know, I feel like if he would have did that, things would have been much better. And you know, that's just me though. You know, I'm thinking, I didn't think about it in the moment, but way later, you know, now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, he must not go to the gym. Ain't no way. Because if you was really going to the gym, man, you wouldn't have even complained. You would have just been like, dang, that's tough. It is what it is. I'm still going to the gym. I'm still doing, you still have something to look forward to, whether it be the gym or your personal goals. That's why I'm like, he's too attached. I can't stand men and women who are easily attached. That is a turnoff for me. It's a turnoff simply, and for my personal reason, because if you're too attached, you're gonna hold me back from my goals. When it comes to goals and you have to take risk, you have to sacrifice. You know, certain things you have to sacrifice for your goals, or your goals become the sacrifice. Either way, you're sacrificing something. And if I have to sacrifice my goals or you as a said partner, I'm sacrificing you, sucker. Like, if you not with it, if you not supporting me, I'm sacrificing you. Screw it. Respectfully, I'm sacrificing you, and I'm going on my goals. I'm going on my journey by myself if I got to. You know, that's just me. You have to love yourself first. That all comes from within. You have to love yourself first before you love someone else. And the fact that, you know, he feels this way is baffling to me. It's kind of ironic, you know, with the whole men and women can't be friends. That whole dogma, like I said, people think that because they don't know they don't know men and women who are just strictly friends. Like, we have boundaries. We don't cross certain boundaries. I treat any girl that I know, that I'm cool with, that we're friends with, you wouldn't know that we're friends if you're really around us all the time. You would know we're friends strictly because of our conversation, strictly because of the way we treat each other. We don't treat each other with disrespect. We treat each other like the homies. Like my female friends, if something happened, they got some tea, they be looking at me like, girl, and they be like, oh wait, I forgot. My bad, Blake, you're not a girl. I just be like, well, duh. You know, it's that kind of relationship. It's that friendship, you know, where we treat each other. I'd be like, what's up? You know, I'm like, hey, what's up? You know, like, come on now. You know, and they'll be like, hey, what's up? You know, and you know, some people might be like, that's why, like, with older generations, they wouldn't understand that because they're used to the, you know, respect. It's still respect. We ain't calling each other out of our name. We're not being toxic. We're not disrespecting each other. It's just that right there is the thin line. Because those main folks back then are the same ones that would not believe men and women can be friends. But even certain Gen Zers still believe that. But if you really see the bond, it's like the homies. Like, when you first meet a woman and you're talking to her, if you want to, you know, break a physical touch barrier, you're going to shake their hand softly. If she's the homie, you gonna dap her up. I've dapped up my homegirls before. Even in high school, I dapped them up. My classmates have dapped up their homegirls. That's how you, if you really women want romanticness. If a woman's really into you, she's not gonna want to dap you up. She's not gonna want none of this. She's not. Like, come on, bro. Be for real. Stop being soft. All right? And it's baffling. It's disgusting sometimes to me. Like, dang, bro, sensitive. You know, but the thing is, they're afraid that they're gonna lose their girl, or another guy is gonna take their girl, or another girl is gonna take their man. I'm gonna tell you right now, when you're talking or when you're dating someone, if you feel that they're easily, you know, influenced, or if someone could just easily take them, they were never yours to begin with. You just had your turn. You were on a trial run. You were on a time limit. That's what you were on. And you got to deal with that. You got to sacrifice that, you know, and you got to make better decisions. Look what you didn't see what you now see, and move on and watch out for that in the next woman you want to talk to. Simple as that. Analyzing and moving on. Just like with your goals. What a comparison, right? So I just say all that to say it's up to my homegirl what she wants to do. I might hit her up today just to see, if she made up her mind, because she's considering just letting it go and just moving on, and I think she should, because for your mental sake. And if you know Instagram, right? Instagram has notes where you can put songs or a thought, right? With 60 characters, not 60 words, 60 characters. And she didn't send me anything, so I don't think she has screenshots of it or whatnot. But all right, something had happened with the camera. Back to what I was saying. You just have to be competent within yourself. You have to be able to push yourself to the best version of yourself, beyond the limit, man. You have to do that. And I'm gonna guarantee you right now, that as a man is what women will respect. Determination, a mission, goal-oriented. That's what they can respect. And until then, you're just gonna be a loser, a sucker, and like I say, need to focus on you until the focus is on you. And choose the woman who chooses you as well. You can't be all that wishy-washy stuff. You can't be insecure. I believe, like, I can tell, like, even other guys on campus, I can tell that's their homegirl. The interaction in itself, like, is basic knowledge. And the way he acts, I'm just like, this dude's too sensitive. He could not survive at my high school. Oh my God. I'm gonna say he probably went to a private school. But even if he did, the private schools ain't safe. They're private schools, so they try to sweep everything under the rug. But they still be gotten those, those kind of women that just, ain't trustworthy. They ain't loyal. They just sweep it under the rug. Public schools, on the other hand, well, it's in the name. It's public. Everybody knows now. So that's what I'm like, man, my public school bro would have probably transferred schools the first semester of high school. He couldn't survive my high school. I don't know. Because the things I've seen, I've heard, I'm just like, nah, that's crazy. Like, my classmates, my homies and homegirls, we just be like, now, personally, we wouldn't let that happen. We wouldn't put ourselves in that situation. Like, we'd just be sideline commentary sometimes. It was funny. Not on the situation, but the jokes they made. But the situation itself sucked. But that's their life. That's their choice. We do what we got to do, handle our business. And at the end of the day, you want to be a guy women can respect. Be competent, be a leader. Don't be a follower. Hit the gym. I'm telling you, you hit the gym. It's another goal-oriented thing. All right, but that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you took this video and learned something valuable from it. All right, as a man, specifically, young man, whatever man is watching this video, whatever guy, take something from it, learn from it, invest in these basic skills. But don't be toxic now. You ain't gotta be toxic. You ain't gotta be a douchebag. Okay? You don't have to go that far. But just have self-love, self-respect. And if it don't work out, it don't work out. It just wasn't meant to be. Alright? Hope y'all enjoyed it. Comment, like, subscribe. Comment down any other future videos you may want to see, whether it be through personal experience or just, something that's common in society, what my personal take is on it. Make sure you turn on the post notifications. That way you get notified every time I drop a video. And until next time, I'm gonna see y'all on the next one.